This will be a quick video today highlighting an upcoming move that we're likely to see in the implied volatility rank for Bitcoin and how this is caused by the extreme volatility we saw when FTX collapsed last year. The collapse of FTX was almost exactly a year ago. At the time, the discovery that client funds were missing due to massive fraud led to a huge spike in both realized and implied volatility. Uncertainty gripped the market, leading to considerably higher option prices. The values recorded at the time for DVOL, the Deribit Volatility Index, are about to drop out of the data that is used to calculate IVR, implied volatility rank, and IVP, implied volatility percentile. Implied volatility, as measured by DVOL here, has increased considerably off the lows recently due to the sustained increase in the price of Bitcoin to around $35,000, coupled with anticipation of a possible approval for a spot Bitcoin ETF. We can see by looking at the current values for IV rank and IV percentile that IV rank is still relatively low at around 30. This is caused by the extreme high in vol set during the panic of the FTX collapse. Contrast this with the IV percentile, which has already increased to around 75, indicating that even though the high for DVOL is much higher, DVOL has been below the current level for the majority of the last year. If we assume DVOL stays roughly where it is over the next few days, because the spike to the extremes of over 100 was short-lived, when this small number of values drop out of the data that is used to calculate IV rank and IV percentile, which is 1 year of data, IV percentile will not change much. This helps to show how IV percentile is less sensitive to one-off extreme values. The same can't be said for IV rank though. Even if we assume DVOL stays roughly where it is for now, when the FTX collapse values drop out of the data, the high of the range for DVOL in the last year will decrease significantly. In turn, this will lead to a considerable increase in IV rank. So, if the current value of DVOL remains stable for the next week or two, expect to see IV rank increase significantly, while IV percentile holds relatively steady. For more information on exactly how IV rank and IV percentile are calculated, see this article on the Deribit Education blog.